Welcome back to the video. This is the intro. I try to make the intro as soon as possible. Please like and subscribe. I'm gonna get right to the point, and let's just skip right to the point. So the reason why you clicked on this video was obviously Mr. Beast, because everybody loves the guy. Even I love him. Everyone loves him. Now, the reason why you clicked on this most likely was because A, you either think I'm talking crap, or B, you just curiosity in a way. Anyways, as the title mentions, Mr. Beast has pulled one of the biggest brain moves a YouTuber has ever done. It wasn't opening the restaurant. It wasn't starting his own merch and all that. It's doing this app. The thing is, well, a couple of months ago, Mr. Beast did the first app challenge, where if you held your finger on the app for as long as you can, you would receive a prize of, I think, was 25,000, and multiple people competed. Lots and lots of people competed. I think 4 to 600,000 people competed in just that one tournament for $25,000. That's a lot considering it's just an app, and it had 1.4 million downloads. 1.1, let's just say above 1 million downloads. Let's just say that. Now, the reason I'm saying Mr. Beast has pulled one of the biggest brain moves is because not only is he going to come out on top of this, but he's going to come out really on top of this. And I mean both content-wise and financial-wise. Let me explain. So last time there were about 400,000 people. There were about above a million in attendance at the last tournament. And there were about 400,000 people. There are about 400,000 people. Streamers, teenagers, kids, adults, lots of people, everyone. That basically brought everyone together, it was nice. And people that won, they got their money for staying up for, I think, 2 days, which I think is depriving. So, that's almost impossible for me. Now, the reason I'm just gonna get right to the point. He's gonna come up big in cash. Because right around this time, he has introduced a money system. If you want extra lives, you either, I think, battle other people for lives, or you can buy them. You can buy the lives. You can buy the lives on the app. So that way, when the time comes, you can have extra lives above everyone else, giving you somewhat of an advantage in a way. So, the reason why I say he's going to come out on top of this is because last time, this is different from last time. Last time, the extra lives were free. You had extra lives automatically. It's just the way it was. This time, with the currency now included, it's going to be way more cash prize for Mr. Beast. An extra life costs $3, 2 lives cost $5, and 3 lives cost $7. Now, there was about 1.1 million downloads last time. So 1 million downloads. So if you're thinking about it, there was, I think, about 3 hours in, 400,000 people still left. Really committed people. So if you think about that, one person thinking, if I spend $7 or $3, it won't affect me that much, but if I win, I'll get 100K, which would be the bigger outcome. It's kind of like the lottery in a way, except you use skill instead of luck this time. So with Mr. Beast using the currency and people using their minds and thinking themselves, man, I just buy this extra life and I might win. Who knows? And they do it. Now, running some calculations, were 1 million downloads last time, and about 3 hours in, 400,000 people were still left. That was, I think, the US alone. Now, this time, he's factoring in Canada, Mexico, and the US. So the numbers are going to be way bigger, possibly 2-3 million. Now, out of that 2-3 million, there has to be maybe, let's just say 30, 2 out of 30 people. Let's just say 2 out of 30 people. 2 out of 30 people, which is 200,000 people, 200,000 Mr. Beast fans, who will spend their money on the app. Most likely on the $7 one, because when you spend, you don't want to just buy the small package. You want the biggest one. And if the biggest one is so cheap, you could buy it. Why not? It's if you have that kind of money, then why not? So then, if you really think about it, 7 times 200,000 is about $1.4 million. $1.4 million. And that's just with 200,000 fans alone. Because I know there has to be at least a bunch of committed fans. They buy his merch, they buy his burgers, they'll even buy his toothbrush if he sold it. Now, this comes out as a big win for Mr. Beast, not because of the financial gain, but because of the content he could make with the financial gain. The financial gain would allow him to, and I'm guessing here, the financial gain would allow him to do big projects in the future. I'm just saying it right now. Some of the money will probably be taken out in order to bribe some of the contestants so they can make the game go faster. Because last time, the game continued on for about 2 days. That's not that entertaining, so in order to keep it fast, short, and simple, probably a maximum of 1 day, they introduced battle system, and they're going to do the same thing they did last time, which is bribe their contestants. So if a contestant is, let's say, one of the 1,000 people left standing, Mr. Beast will contact that person and tell them, hey, if you quit right now, I will give you 1,000. If not, I will give you, and if they decline, he will raise the stakes. Okay, I will give you 2,000, and so on and so forth. And some of that money, maybe in maximum, maybe about $25,000 will be spent on bribing. Maybe 50. Now, with that much content, with that much money, he still probably has $1.3 million. Now, this is just probably lowering the estimates. This is probably just doing low estimates. Now, with that much money, Mr. Beast, and I'm just kind of calling it, he will do a big project in the future. He will either invest more money into his restaurant, he will open more restaurants, or he will do big challenges in Minecraft or Among Us, a $25,000 Among Us tournament, or if anyone, talks to me, I'll give them $5,000, or like he dresses up as Where's Waldo. If they find me, they get if they recognize me, they get 30,000, and just really big projects. And maybe he'll even do projects that help us. Like I donated to a coronavirus relief charity, or I donated to the Children's Hospital. Either way, that money will boost his subscribers by a huge amount. With that more, he gains more financial, more popularity, and just, he comes out on top. It's a smart move. It's one of the smartest moves a YouTuber has ever made. I'm not saying he might keep the money. Maybe he'll spread it out between the 1,000 people. But I'm just guessing here that he is going to do something big in the future. Because with that much money, from the least estimates, he will make some of the best content YouTube has ever seen. He will host YouTuber tournaments. He's doing his own YouTube Rewind, which is going on. It's just a whole fiasco. He is cashing in big. His subscriber count will go immensely up. This is the whole reason I made this video. The reason I didn't make this video in the future, The reason I didn't make this video sooner was because I was a bit lazy, and the whole Mr. Beast tournament thing got rescheduled. I wasn't even thinking about competing because, I mean, I'm recording this at around 4 or 6, and I've been up since, I think, 9. Now, if thinking about the statistics, Mr. Beast will probably, in about a year's time, reach 60 million subscribers. Now, that's a crazy amount. No one has ever really done that. Rare amounts of YouTubers have done that. So anyways, that's about it. That's where I'm gonna conclude the video. This happens to be one of the biggest brain moves I have ever seen coming out of a YouTuber. Just massive plays. He's doing massive plays. It doesn't matter how much money he gives away, because the money he gives away will benefit him in the future. Spending a few thousands will gain him millions. That's how it works. So please like and subscribe. Just know this whole video was an estimation, a guess. Please do not say, oh, well, he didn't do that. You were wrong. You clickbaited me. I am just saying what the theory is. And I will post that in the thumbnail. Anyway, thank you for subscribe, and I'll catch you later.